Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel and to a Saturday Stash Dive. I'm going to be using this kit right here, and it is Bow Bunny from 2012. I'm not sure if it actually had a name or not, but my sister got it for me for my birthday, and yeah, I am going to be using it. Plus, I've got a couple other things in there that aren't Bow Bunny, but they went with it, so I'd put them in there a long time ago and still using them with it. I don't think I made a layout from it though in probably about 2 years. I am actually at a winter stash bash with Christina Sword just doing the class. And so we are going off of a sketch. It's a 2-page layout sketch. However, we're only going to do 1 page. And mine starts out like the sketch. However, like right there, that's like the sketch. But then from then on, it's not the same. It's similar in a little bit of the way, but not too much. Like I'm gonna have there's squares on there on the original, but I'm gonna have rectangles instead. I decided to add some black to distinguish the one paper from another, and it could be because Christina did. I am not sure, but because it's been a while. Oh, these are from my vault. I'm going to have several videos from my vault. Some are from the Stash Bash class. Some are ones that I just did and was doing the 30-day thing and had no place to put them and saved the voiceovers for later. So this one is later. It is not, it is not April yet, but I figure it's going to go up sometime in April. And I wanted to save the paper. Besides accenting it in black, I decided I wanted to save some of the paper because these are cute little flowers that can be fussy cut. So I didn't want to have, half dozen underneath that green paper that I couldn't cut out. So I am making it look like it goes all the way through and it don't. And see that chunk there? Well, there's more than half a dozen there. So yeah, I didn't want to use them on there underneath the green paper. So yeah, I am going to faux make it go down through the center. And of course, I need my T-square ruler. Otherwise, they may not even come close to being the same going down through there. And there's my picture again. And that is my granddaughter Reagan. And she is laughing. Well, I had to go get the camera and keep teasing her so that she would keep laughing so I could get a picture of it. I had asked them if they wanted a snack. And I mean, it was so funny. She got my chair as soon as I left and I seen her do it. But I went ahead and got the snack, fixed it and everything and come in there. And I was telling her she wasn't going to get the snack if she didn't give me my chair back. And she just thought that was the funniest thing because she knew she would get that snack. But yeah, I had to get the camera and take her picture. And the funny thing is, by the time I got her snack and gave it to her, her sister got in the chair. So I had to get her picture too, and she is laughing too. But I'm going to put one in each of their albums, but it is funny how tickled the kids get when they think they've gotten your chair. They were both laughing so hard, I had to print 4x6s out and put them in a little frame and have them on my shelf over there just so I could have them to look at because they were both really tickled. So yeah, I get to look at those pictures a lot. But as I said, the original layout has squares, probably 1.5 inch, maybe squares. And this paper had rectangles, so that's what I'm going to be using. And those 3 that are laying there that are the same size, they say love, dream, and wish on them. But the bigger one, I really wanted to use it on my layout, but I do not figure out where to use it at. So it's not going to make it on this layout, but it is going to go back in the collection and may make it on another one instead. Of course, it may be another couple of years before I do it. But see how I'm laying all these on here? pretty much they're going to stay exactly where I lay them. So I will just cut out that part of gluing it down, and then all of a sudden everything will be glued through the magic of video editing. But yeah, see, everything is pretty much the same way. I am going to put that big green flower right there on the center one, and I'm popping part of it up on foam tape because I'm going to have it overlap the other, well, the little card that says dream. And I am going to end up using some of those, I guess they're enamel shapes maybe, but I think they're from a long time ago when they called them something else, because they're not enamel dots. I think they're epoxy. That's it. And look at me. I am using a rub-on. Every time I use them, I think, oh, you're being brave. Oh, and I kind of grit my teeth and rub and hope for the best. Most of the time, it does not work, especially with ones this old. However, these went on beautifully. I remember the first time on that scrapbooking show on TV, they had rub-ons and they were talking about how they would go on different layers. Like you could have a piece of paper on top of a piece of paper and go right over the top of the both papers. That's what it did here. It looks so pretty on that swirl. Part of it's on the regular paper and part of it's on the swirl, and it just looks good. I was just so tickled. And of course, since one of them went on there really good, I had to put more. Yeah, and they all look good. And I was doing the happy dance. Well, in my head, I was doing the happy dance. I wasn't doing it literally. But yeah, I was awful excited. And I decided to go ahead and get another one, and it's a flower. And I started to put it with the green swirl, but realized it was green on green. So I moved it over to the other swirl and moved the heart over there. But yeah, it looks great. Every one of them looks great. I am thrilled, really. And my title is So Much Fun. And it don't look really bright on the screen here that I'm looking on the photo editing thingy with, but in person it shows up pretty good. And so I decided to pull out more of, well, I don't guess I pulled them out yet. I just talked about them. I didn't pull them out yet. I just talked about them. But these epoxy shapes, and they're from SEI instead of the Bow Bunny, but the colors go great with it, so I'm putting them on there. And the funny thing is, the first one I put on there looks like the center of a flower, so I put it over on the center of that flower, and it looks off centered a little bit, and it's not. It it is, the flower itself is kind of off centered, so I was just doing it to the center where it showed the flower. But I guess that's it. That's my layout. I was so busy talking and looking at the actual layout that I didn't even realize we were at the end. But yeah, cute collection. It's maybe a little outdated, but I probably had it about the time she was that age. So it probably would have been really on the money if I'd done it when she was that age. But I thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and that you're taking some of your time, especially on a Saturday maybe, because this is going up on a Saturday, to spend some time with me. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you who already are, thank you so much. But look, see, isn't that pretty, that bird up there on that paper? Pull out something really old from your stash and make a layout. And have a happy, scrappy weekend. Bye.